What is Purim?
I can't wait to find out.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn,
Hi, I'm Ruthie the Camel.
and today we're going to talk about what Purim is.
I'm so excited, Miss Jocelyn.
Do you like parties?
I love parties!
So Purim is a huge celebration of the Jewish people being saved
Wow.
by Queen Esther.
There's a queen in this story?
There is a queen,
Wow.
and she is the heroine of the story. It's all about how she saves her people by being herself and being authentically truthful.
Oh, that's so important. It's great to be yourself.
So I'll tell you a little bit about the story and then we'll talk about the party.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Queen Esther marries the king and she's his new wife. And they're very in love. She doesn't tell him she's Jewish though, because she was worried how he would feel about that.
Why was she worried?
Well, sometimes people worry that they might not accept them for who they are, so they get worried. They shouldn't be, because you should always be true to yourself.
That makes me feel sad.
It makes me sad too,
Oh,
but don't worry, it gets better.
okay.
So the king had an advisor, and he wasn't a very nice guy. His name was Haman.
Oh,
And
why wasn't he nice?
He wanted people to be respectful without being respectful too.
Oh, that does not make any sense.
It doesn't.
Hmm.
So one day he's walking down the street and he wanted everyone to bow down to him. And Mordecai says, I'm not going to do that because you're not being nice to others.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
So he goes to the king and he tells the king, you know, these Jewish people are not bowing down to me. And he didn't like that.
Uh-oh.
So the king says, you do what you want. And he goes and he demands that they do, or they'll be asked to leave, let's say.
Oh,
Not very nice.
that doesn't seem fair. I don't like that.
I didn't like it either. But luckily for the Jewish people, Mordecai's niece was Esther.
Esther, the
Mhm.
queen.
So the queen goes to the king and says, you know, if you want everyone to leave, you're going to have to make me leave too because I'm Jewish.
I bet he didn't like that.
No, he actually said, Haman's wrong. Jewish people are just like everyone else, lovely, and I can't send them away.
No, I'm glad.
So you know what he did instead?
What did he do? What did he do?
He made Haman leave.
Yeah, he should have left from the beginning because he was not making kind choices.
No, and we should always make kind choices, especially to others.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit about the story. What did you think?
I liked it, but where is the party?
So we tell this story in synagogue.
Okay.
And then afterwards, we have a big party where we play games and we dress up in costumes.
Ooh, I love to dress up as it. You know what I like to dress up as?
Is it a butterfly?
Oh, I'd love to dress up like a butterfly. I like to dress up like a pumpkin.
You would make a cute pumpkin.
It's because I love pumpkin pie.
Oh, who doesn't love pumpkin pie? You know what we have as a sweet treat
What?
for Purim? They're called Hamantaschens.
Woo!
They're really delicious cookies that anyone could enjoy, filled with all sorts of kinds of fillings. My favorite is strawberry.
Oh, Miss Jocelyn, I've got a secret.
What's the secret?
I love cookies!
I love cookies too!
Are there ways that friends can learn about and celebrate Purim at home?
You bet. So, one of the things you can do is you can come to the library. We have a lot of books available, and we're ordering more all the time because there's only so many books that have been written about Purim. But don't worry, we have plenty here.
Yay!
So this is a book on Purim.
Uh-huh.
that is all farm animals with some really pretty pictures.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And they're putting on a play.
They're doing the play.
Mhm.
Do people do plays during Purim?
You bet. We do all sorts of things when we tell the story. We have a very important tradition that we do during when we do the play. Do you want to know what that is?
Yes.
Whenever they say Haman's name, we use a special noisemaker and
Oh, that's loud.
it is. And when we all do it together, it's very loud. Sometimes people shout and they boo because he's not nice. And that's how we let it known that we don't like it when people aren't nice.
Wow. Can you do it again? I can imagine a lot of those going at one time would be really loud. I would want my headphones for that to protect my ears.
Some people don't like loud noises. I can understand that.
Hey, Miss Jocelyn, thank you for sharing Purim with me. I appreciate you, and I'm glad we're friends.
Oh, I'm happy to do so.
Thanks, everybody.
And I hope that you have a wonderful and happy Purim.
Me too.